Yo, what is up, guys? It's me, Super Donuts Plays, or just Super Donuts, whatever you guys want to call me. I really could care too. I could really care less. But anyways, if I sound far away from my mic, I'm sorry. I am far away, and that's just what's gonna happen. Anyways, so today I'm doing a commentary. Right now, I'm just gonna. Got the game going right now, you know what I'm saying? Got the game going, and I'm just making this video because I just want to make a commentary because that's what I'm going to start doing. And I hope you guys are like that, and I hope you guys will support me on that. But if you won't, then I'm sorry, but that's what this happened. But anyways, today I wanted to talk about something. Just something. You know how I made that other video yesterday talking about my freaking friend, I guess. She's technically a friend. But today I want to talk about something different. Today I want to talk about freaking more stuff at my school. My school was terrible. I really did hate it. I liked some of the kids there, basically all my friends. Some of them were fake and backstabbing, cheeky scumbags that I hope that they kill themselves. But, you can't do it. That sounded so bad. That sounded really bad. But if you have met some of these kids that have traded on me, dude, you'll understand. But probably people are thinking, he's crazy. Get him, boys. He's crazy. Guys, please don't attack me. I did nothing wrong. But anyways, these kids, okay, they would be really annoying. Anyways, but besides that, it wasn't just the kids. It was the teachers especially. Okay, let me tell you, the teachers, terrible. But the worst one of them all had to be, it had to be the art teacher. I don't know. I don't really like art teachers. They're really cheeky scumbags. I really hate them. I hope that they burn, cause I don't really like art. Anyways, I guess video is sort of making YouTube videos is just sort of art, but it's not the same. YouTube videos are different. But anyways, talking about these art teachers. They all suck, really. I really could care too less about them. I don't like any of them. And what I have to say about them, it's truth, man. Okay, so one of the art teachers that we had, our first ever art teacher, she was just terrible. And then, we filed a complaint to get her kicked out the school. She got kicked out, every kid in class was happy. Like, hooray! Yeah, we got kicked out. Kicked you! But, yeah, that happened. And then she got kicked out. And then we got this one dude. He did not. I actually liked this one, though. He was actually, kind of cool, He would, let us do, basically anything. And then we wouldn't have to really do anything. We'll just probably lose our recess because my class, let me tell you, boys, we were loud. We were something. I don't know, you can't even call us loud. We were freaking louder than freaking a rocket ship taking off. That's how loud we are. Louder than a freaking rocket ship taking off. But anyway, yeah. Okay. Okay. I had something in my throat. I was dying. Yeah. But anyway, so the next art teacher we get, he says this to us. He comes to our class, and he's like, Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, man. I just got booked at this school. I really wanted to go to this school, and I'm gonna go to a school, and I'm gonna leave you guys in the dirt because all you guys really hate me. And that was not true. Only one class really hated him. I'm not gonna say the last name because I don't want her to get hurt or anything. But after that, the next day happened, blah blah blah. He left, and my first ever teacher, came to this school. Not my kindergarten teacher. No, I mean like my first teacher. Not came to school. Like came to the class, and he taught it for like a day, and it was like terrible. And he came back. Like he always used to tell stories, and then he said I was a high school teacher. I was about that. I ate chicken. I like chicken. And then when my new teacher came in, freaking awesome, dude. She's freaking awesome. But yeah, why was your teacher such a bad man? Let me tell you. First of all, dude, the stories were so annoying. Okay, the way he would talk about us. He'll do some things, and he'll yell at us for no reason. But as I said, we are a loud class. Anyways, I was at the beginning of the year. I sat with the good kids, and then I progressed into one of the bad kids' tables. I wasn't that bad though. I could keep my cool. I was more of a funny comedy fool, but I wouldn't consider myself as the class clown. But anyways, so we got to he came back, blah 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 blah. Everybody was like, "Oh my God, it's you!" And everybody was freaking out, peeing their pants, crapping their pants. Some of the emo kids, they were just sitting there like, you know what? All you kids need to shut up, and I will cut each one of you with my prison shit that I shove up my booty hole. But yeah, that's how my class was. No, that was. I think I over exaggerated it. Anyways, I did do that, and it was like crazy. But yeah, we did have some emo golf kids, I guess, give or take. They weren't really emo, They'll just talk. They'll be like, "Hey, I wonder if I could cut myself with this." Dude, no, seriously, cutting yourself in 5th grade, dude, that's popular. Let me tell you. Basically, none of the guys were emo. More girls. Feminists, don't attack me. I know you're triggered. I'm triggered too. But, ooh. I was going to talk about feminists. Anyways, they would like to slit their wrists with staples. They'll staple themselves, or they'll just cut themselves, which was weird anyways. But then we got our last teacher. Bro, total scumbag. All the other kids did get to talk, and then I laugh. Like, what? And she says, "Get out of my classroom! You gotta sit outside in the computer lab." And I was just like, okay, well, screw you anyways, whatever. And I was a little upset. I was a little salt, You know what I'm saying? Because I got kicked out the class for no reason. And it was dumb. And then one of my good friends, he stood up for me. That was really nice of him. And I think he still does make YouTube videos. I'm not really sure. But if he does, that would be cool. But anyways, he stood up for me. He was like, "Don't," I was talking to, and that was really cool of him. But then, a group of my friends, we got freaking lunch recess detention for no reason. Okay, let me tip. So my friends, they were playing. Me and my other friend, we we're just cooling, eating our lunch, and then, dude, this art teacher, Miss something. I'm not gonna say her name because that's rude. Boy, she came up, okay? And what she does is, she was really annoying. Nobody really liked her. What she comes up and does is she says, "Oh, you guys, do you guys want lunch detention?" And I say, no, we don't. And she says, you know what? You're gonna get your lunch detention. You're gonna get your lunch detention. You'll get